everybody. How's everybody out there? It's another episode of the Mr. Robot Podcast. I am your host, Matt. And with me, as always, my co-host, John.
What's up?
Another episode, John. Christmas Day seems like it's dragging forever. And we have...
That's how I feel on Christmas, too.
All right? It's been going on now. This is technically the third episode on Christmas Day, if you count the Christmas super early morning.
Started in the woods, right?
Yeah, but I'm sure that led into the morning a little bit.
And then
midnight
real-time episode.
Yeah.
Where they're robbing the server place.
Yeah, so this is maybe the second full episode during Christmas Day. And it opens with Vera telling a very nice Christmas story to Krista.
I'm starting to think he's crazy.
To Krista, Elliot's ex-doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Tells her a little story about a little bitch and his bully.
Yeah. I think
Vera's a great storyteller, I gotta say.
Definitely intense.
Yes. It's like, scooch closer. I'm gonna tell you a story.
Yeah.
About this little bitch.
It's
Christmas Day miracle. He probably says little bitch like 50 times in the story, right?
Every time you gotta take a shot.
Yeah.
Every time he says little bitch.
Little bitch. But no, he's there. He's trying to get information from Krista. Something. Obviously, she was his doctor, so she has to know something about him. So that's what Vera's counting on.
She was Elliot's doctor, yeah.
Yeah. So he's banking on there's something that she knows that can help him break Elliot.
What does he want from Elliot?
He wants him to be his architect, as he said way back when.
I don't know what.
He wants to be the king of New York, John.
I know. That's this. Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on in this show anymore.
You don't?
I mean, I do, but I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what the hell they're.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, right? So while that's going on, Elliot's at a coffee shop, and we meet up with I forget. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I did sort of skip over this. This is episode 6 of season 4. This episode's title, Not Acceptable. Before I forget.
Leon is who.
And I'm sorry. So I wanted to make sure we put that. Oh, yes. So Elliot's at a coffee shop and he meets Leon. We haven't seen Leon in since early season 3?
Yeah, last season.
Or maybe late season 2?
Late season 3. No, the end of last season. He was in the cabin with him, wasn't he?
Oh, that's right. He was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leon. I haven't seen Leon in a while.
Just like we haven't seen Bobby Cannavale.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But you sort of get the sense that what is that lady, the taxidermist? She's sort of taking the role of his character this season, maybe like the liaison of
because he was the one that was in charge of the FBI guy, so now she's in charge of
her
Dom, who's now taking his place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, remember he said he was gonna take a vacation.
Yeah, that's right. He's writing a book, John. Remember?
Oh, he wanted to finish a book.
Yeah, he wanted to write a book. So
you said read or write? Something. We want to do something with a book.
Was he writing it?
I think he just wanted to read one.
Maybe he wanted to read. Yeah, he just didn't have time doing the Dark Army.
It was like one particular book, right?
I
don't even remember.
So
it doesn't matter.
I want to say
he just wanted a break.
Yeah, I want to say he wanted to write a book, but I could be completely wrong. Or I'm thinking of another show. I don't know.
No, he did say something about a book.
Reading, yeah. So,
dude, that show was off for 2 years, so I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. But Leon's back, and it looks like he sells Elliot or gives Elliot something, and we learn later on. It ends up being it probably was drugs, right?
Yeah, it's some
it's
kind
like Oxycontin.
Yeah, it's probably Oxy or whatever she was.
So
we
go ahead. No, yeah,
well, that's what her problem was.
Yeah, so we meet Olivia, who is the bank employee that we met a few episodes back on Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed like forever ago, right? Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And Elliot's bringing her coffee. It's crazy. So he slept with her on Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got up and he laughed. And he did all that crazy shit. And now he's back with coffee. Like, he did a lot of shit while he was gone, right?
So it's
Elliot has a lot of energy.
And now it's Christmas Day and he's back?
Yeah, because they had sex Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
That night.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, because they said that's when she was at the bar waiting for that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he got up in the middle of the night. He got the information he needed from her. He went out to the woods, killed a guy, burned his van.
We've all been there.
They broke into a building. He got hit by a car, and now he's back with coffee. That's a lot of activity.
Yeah, I mean,
like how much do you do in the morning, John? Do you do that much?
I mean, I the Keurig. You gotta push the thing down.
No, but
you gotta wait for the water to heat up on the Keurig.
Do you think you could do that many activities in a 12 to 16 hour window?
I don't know if I could get the coffee. I could pull off the rest.
The coffee was gonna be the sticking point. Like,
yeah,
you want to do what? Yeah. So.
I need to put distilled water. That's like a whole extra trip if you're out.
So we learned Elliot is needing Olivia's boss's login credentials. So he needs her to give.
I'm just gonna start calling it wacky hacky stuff.
Wacky hacky stuff.
Yeah.
And he at first asked really nicely, "Hey, can you please tell your boss to log in?" Tells him to get lost. And that's when he pulls the trump card, which is, "I drugged you."
Oh man.
Which is probably the lowest thing he's done in this show, right?
Yeah, because normally they deserve it.
Yeah, but this time he's like,
yeah.
It's like she's pretty as much. He tries to justify it saying, "Well, you knew who you were working for," but she really is innocent.
Yeah.
You know? I mean.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, she's not a horrible person.
No, she's just to work. I mean, I understand him trying to justify it. Like, well, you knew who these people you're working for are, but, I mean, I think a lot of people, they do that and they have no idea. But I
used to know someone who worked for Radio Shack.
Well, that's evil.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And then,
so
I think Radio Shack is secretly pulling the strings.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's the reason they mysteriously disappeared.
Yeah. I can't explain any of the reason.
So meanwhile, back with Darlene, Dominique shows up because obviously she saw footage of them at the end of the last episode. And
the traffic cam,
and she goes and tries to. She thinks she's gonna get Darlene and Elliot, but Elliot isn't there, so she's holding Darlene hostage, trying to find out where Elliot is, and the Dark Army's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And they tell her to kill Darlene because they don't need her anymore. They just pull the information from her phone.
Right.
So
they want because they're able to track with the phone, right? She's tracking him, right?
Yeah. So
yeah.
I mean, it's the whole episode is it is crazy. The whole episode's people holding other people hostage, right? One way or the other.
People having leverage over people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Just hostage in general.
Yeah.
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 So but leverage at the same time.
Yeah. And
usually when you're holding someone hostage, you have some sort of leverage just by the fact that you're holding them hostage.
But yeah, I mean, it is the I guess the episode really comes down to I
mean, when I hold someone hostage, they deserve it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Whenever you felt somebody hostage.
Yeah, you gotta do it just to be mean.
But I mean, yeah, it's a. I mean, Elliot's fighting with his conscience right now, right?
Yes.
He is. He did a bad thing.
Telling you the theory. I think Christian Slater and Elliot might be the same guy.
All right. And the episode ends with Krista telling Vera about Elliot's Mr. Robot. And that's going to be a very interesting aluminum bat for Vera to swing with, right? Now that he knows about Mr. Robot.
Right.
Which is a very big deal. Not a lot of people know about Mr. Robot.
So what do you think? He's going to manipulate Mr. Robot? Is that the plan?
I think, that's his vulnerability, right? Elliot's vulnerability, Mr. Robot.
So when
people who know Mr. Robot, there's not a lot of people who know. Most of them are dead now. That knew Mr. Robot.
Right.
The only people who know Mr. Robot is his doctor and Darlene. Nobody else knows about Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal.
We didn't see any Price in this episode either.
No Price.
We saw Zhang is it Zhang?
Yeah, for like a second.
For a minute, doing some weird math equations.
on the Ford. Yeah, way over my head, but not over Matt Damon's apparently. Probably could have solved that in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, doing that beautiful mind shit.
Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes next week.
Yeah.
Very slow timeline, right?
Yeah, but
I brought up during the episode. It'd be interesting if the rest of the season is just Christmas Day. I don't think it's gonna happen, but
you were able to see the phone. You said, right, the time.
Yeah, it's like 3 something.
I thought it was 8 something at night.
No. When Dominique was looking at it, it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't 8.
Ooh, maybe
there's still daylight.
Maybe it is. I keep thinking they're gonna end like on New Year's.
It might be it, but I just think this Des group meeting is a big deal.
And that's the one happening Christmas night.
That Christmas night, yeah.
You're right.
Because that's what Elliot said. He's gonna hack all their phones and steal their money.
I thought it was 8 something at night.
No. Right now it's 3 something in the afternoon.
How many episodes are left? Did you ever find? We even know this. We still don't know how many episodes are in the season.
13 episodes.
Okay. I was gonna say
next week is episode 7.
Every week we're like, oh.
I know you think we do research. There's 7 episodes left in the season.
And look it up later.
Yeah.
Like, how many of these are we gonna do? You're like, I don't know, either like 8 or 100. Like,
there's 7 episodes left after this.
That's
week.
a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah. It's about 7 hours, John.
That's a lot to try to pull off on just Christmas, though.
Episodes. It can happen. I mean,
how many hours would be left in the day?
From 3, 4, say 4. That's another. John's trying to do the math. 8 hours.
Yeah, I'm using my fingers.
8 hours. 8 hours left in the day, technically.
Yeah, I guess they could.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be weird.
Yeah.
I keep thinking though the year's important, so they might.
2015.
Yeah, because they keep.
New Year's Eve. Yeah.
They might do a New Year's Eve thing because they did New Year's. They've done a New Year's Eve episode, right?
I can't remember.
Did they?
I don't know.
Can't remember either. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember. I mean, the whole show's taking place in 1 year.
Okay.
It might have been the beginning. Season 1 was season 1. What time period was season 1?
I don't know. I just remember the first episode.
He was in jail over the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the whole series is 1 year?
I believe so.
I don't know about that. That seems a lot to fix the whole crash too. That seems fast.
You think it seems fast?
When did we find out it's 2015? I keep thinking there's been a New Year since the.
You think so?
Since the show started, including jail time and the hack and the
because
recovery.
it's 4 seasons. The show started 2015, so it started in real time, like
and
present
it's still
day.
2015.
Yeah, it's still 2015.
Then I guess it's a year. I guess it is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, if the show did start in 2015, which I'm assuming you're right. I don't know.
Because the pilot was May 27, 2015.
Okay.
Yeah.
And even in the show, they established
it's like almost present day.
2015.
Yeah, it's present day.
Because I remember even in season, this is season 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
This is season 4.
Okay, then season.
And then
3.
we skipped a year, so it's really 5 years.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about in our real time.
Yeah, it's been 5 years.
I was like, wait, what? I was like, now you're telling me it's been 5 years. I thought we're trying to decide if it's been a year. I was like, wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even in season 3, they showed Trump running for.
So
office.
There's actually a timeline on their website. Season 1, March 1st, 2015.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been less than a year?
It's been less than a year.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
interesting.
The first season is about a few months worth of their time.
It's like our Succession podcast that we were doing. It's trying to guess that one, but that was easier.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a year.
Less, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean
March of 2015, and they're in December during Christmas of 2015.
Like season one ended like around May. So it started in March and around May, which makes sense because it was very compressed, right? And then season 2, he's in prison, but it seemed like it was over the summer.
So it's been like 10 months.
Yeah, 10 months.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. But 10
So
months.
every season is about 3 months long. In their time.
Whatever. No, I mean, it works.
Yeah.
We'll see where it's going.
Yeah.
I want to hear the end of Vera's Christmas story.
Vera's Christmas story. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Little bitch.
Yeah, little bitch.
I'm gonna say that all week. Little bitch.
He says it like 100 times.
Yeah. But yeah. Next episode looks interesting. We say that every week, but we mean it.
I noticed Tyrell wasn't in it.
What happened to Tyrell? He's coming back, right?
Honestly, I don't know. There's this a lot of weird theories were going around here.
Yeah. I've sometimes I read some online. I think some people say, "Hey, you notice how the actor hasn't posted anything about the death, and all the other actors have after their death?" It's like, well, it's like I don't know if that's a clue or not.
Wait, say that again?
Well, like the actor himself, like he hasn't posted anything on social media about his episode, like after he died, the show, and as apparently. The other cast members after they've died, they've posted something like, "Oh, that was a great time on the show," or whatever.
Yeah, like I don't think Tyrell's wife is coming back. Right?
Yeah, but it would be interesting if Tyrell comes back.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
He
served his purpose.
Yeah, I don't. They might not need him.
Nah,
but
like I can see Angela coming back before I see Tyrell.
Yeah, Angela's. Yeah. Because Angela...
She's more important to Elliot than really Tyrell really was.
Yeah.
Tyrell served a purpose.
At the end of the day, this is about Elliot.
It's all about Elliot, yeah. Or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like who is real, Mr. Robot or Elliot?
Right. It turns out that, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Everyone sees Christian Slater, but they don't see Elliot.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah.
What's his name? Rami Malek?
Rami Malek, yeah.
Oscar winner,
Emmy winner, Rami Malek. Yes, he has half of the EGOT.
Do you want to explain what that is?
EGOT is the rare. I don't know how you say it. Quadruple.
Is it Emmy,
Grammy, Oscar, Tony?
Yeah.
So he just needs a Grammy and a Tony.
I'm missing the Tony and the other three.
You're close, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a few people. I think Barbara Streisand has an EGOT.
Yeah. Does an Oprah have one?
No.
No, not Oprah.
No, Oprah does have an Oscar though. She has an Emmy. I don't think she has a Grammy or a Tony.
She doesn't sing, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. This guy, like y'all saw here, just automatically give her a Grammy. I don't think she's shown ever any. But yeah, Barbara Streisand and who else? There's a few people with EGOTs.
Yeah, does Whoopi Goldberg have one? No, right?
No, she doesn't sing.
She doesn't sing.
Yeah, she doesn't sing.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Actually, there's 15 members in the EGOT, but a lot more are unknown people, like composers and stuff like that.
I just call them.
Mel Brooks is at EGOT.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Composers. I just call them posers.
Posers.
Shorter. Yeah, I don't care. I don't really keep up with the Tonys.
You don't?
No.
The Tony is if you're like if you went like musicals, right, on stage. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Whoopi Goldberg does have an EGOT.
I told you.
She sings?
I don't know. I remember her hearing that though, like that she had one. And I was like, I think that's when I first heard that word or whatever people say EGOT, and they're like, oh, Whoopi Goldberg has all four. I was like, really?
Yeah, but technically her Emmy is a daytime Emmy, so.
Ew.
Yeah. Oh, but you forget they do count the comedy, right?
Yeah. Well,
for Grammy, yeah.
What did she win the Grammy for?
Best comedy recording.
So what did she? Oh, okay.
In 1985.
Oh, duh! Because it's an album, like a comedy album.
Yeah. And she won a Tony as a co-producer.
See, guys, back in the day, people used to record things called albums.
Yeah.
Or CDs if you were.
Yeah.
Little younger.
Yeah.
Or older, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it wasn't all Netflix comedy specials, guys.
Before people actually, yeah.
Yeah. Just have to listen with your ears.
Even Earl Jones also has an EGOT.
Does he?
Yeah.
I haven't heard a lot of his music.
You haven't?
No.
Yeah.
What is the Tony for?
Oh wait, you know what? Maybe I'm going to another list.
You're just going through Star Wars cast.
But yeah. I don't know how we got into EGOTs. But yeah.
It sounds like a Star Wars character. The EGOTs.
The EGOTs are coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
The EGOTs world got blown up. We must save them.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Robot John, how many jalapenos do you give this episode out of 4?
It's pretty good.
It's not as good as last week's.
I like episodes like last week because they were more intense.
Yeah, but this one was pretty good. You know what? You made a comment. I like you made a comment about it. And I liked it. We were talking about it because there's a lot of people just talking in a room, right? But some of these episodes are needed, obviously, right? Mm-hmm. So like it's interesting. It is interesting, especially on a show like this. That's good writing, just to watch two characters talk to each other.
That's pretty much all we did. Is 3 scenes with 2 characters.
2 characters each, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was really interesting.
Yeah. No, it all worked.
So plot-wise, not much happens, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that big a deal.
They speed it up. They slow it down. They make it dark. Well, it's always dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's I don't know. We'll see where this crazy fucking show's going.
We'll see next week when Ellie gets kidnapped by Vera and his men.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that.
That's how the episode ends.
And he was smart. He knew that he was with them, right?
Yeah.
He knew Vera was still with her.
Yeah.
He's not stupid.
But Vera was smart enough to know that Ellie knew.
Yeah, he's smart enough to know he knew.
That he knew, so he knew he had to grab him before.
He got out hacked.
He got out hacked, yeah. Yeah. Vera's a smart guy.
Yeah.
He's a very sharp guy.
Well, even that, but he knew in his head because the Christian Slater thing was warning him.
Yeah.
So it's like he knew, like, this probably isn't a good idea, but he's acting anyway.
Yeah. He has to be a hero, John.
That's what he said, right?
Yeah. And I think he feels a little guilty still.
Yeah, probably.
I think Elliot carries a lot of guilt with him.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of bad stuff this 10 months, apparently. That's a lot of things to happen to you in 10 months. Right? You have no time to breathe. Shit.
Rough, rough patch.
Like, what was the roughest 10 months you think in your life, and then compare it to Elliot's?
I remember one time I think I lost like a debit card
for 10 months.
No, like I canceled it, and then like 10 months later, like I think I stepped in a puddle. Yeah, shit. So I can relate to Elliot.
Yeah. So with that, that's pretty much it.
And I think in that same 10 months, you asked me to do a podcast. And that was just like, everything went to shit.
Whatever. So any final thoughts on this episode, John? Nah.
Good stuff.
It's good stuff. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week on another Mr. Robot podcast.
La la la.
Bye-bye.